Have you ever felt like your mind is constantly spinning? Thoughts racing, worries piling up, and no matter how hard you try, you can't find peace? You're not alone. Most people go through life like this, thinking chaos is normal. But what if I told you it doesn't have to be this way? That there's a method, a Stoic reset, that can bring clarity to the most turbulent minds. The Stoics believed that chaos in the mind comes not from the world, but how we respond to it. Epictetus, one of the greatest Stoics, said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Your mind is like a mirror, reflecting whatever you allow it to focus on. When we dwell on fears, regrets, or things beyond our control, that mirror shatters into fragments, and chaos reigns. But what does a Stoic reset look like? It's not about ignoring life or numbing yourself. It's about training your mind to respond deliberately, to recognize the difference between what you can control and what you cannot. Most of us spend our energy on things we can't control, other people's opinions, the past, or even future outcomes. And yet, the Stoics knew the secret. Our energy is most powerful when focused on what we can control, our thoughts, our choices, and our actions. The first step in this reset is awareness. You need to notice when your mind is spiraling. Pay attention to the stories you tell yourself. Are you imagining worst-case scenarios? Are you judging yourself harshly for things that happened yesterday or worrying endlessly about tomorrow? This is the chaos speaking, and it thrives on attention. By observing it, you start to weaken its hold. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, would remind himself daily, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." The second step is reflection. Reflection is not the same as rumination. Reflection asks, "What can I learn? What is within my control?" Rumination asks, "Why me? Why now?" Reflection is proactive. It's empowering. You ask yourself, which parts of this situation are mine to change? Which parts are not? Then you act only where action is possible. This simple shift from reacting to reflecting immediately begins to calm the storm. Next comes perspective. Often our minds feel chaotic because we've lost sight of the bigger picture. Seneca, another Stoic, encouraged imagining the vastness of time and the smallness of our immediate problems. When you realize that the worries that feel overwhelming today are tiny specks in the grand tapestry of life, the pressure eases. The Stoics called this the view from above. Literally, picture yourself looking down from high above, seeing life as a vast, unfolding scene. Your problems shrink, your mind quiets, and clarity emerges. Another essential part of this reset is practicing acceptance. Acceptance doesn't mean resignation, it means recognizing reality as it is without emotional distortion. When your mind resists what is happening, it multiplies suffering. The Stoics believed that we should meet life as it is, not as we wish it to be. When you accept what cannot be changed and commit fully to what can, the chaotic tension in your mind dissolves. You start to act with focus rather than react with panic. And yet, acceptance alone isn't enough. You need action, deliberate action aligned with reason. A chaotic mind often feels paralyzed because it's caught between fear and desire. Stoicism teaches that clarity comes when thought and action align. Ask yourself, what is the rational thing to do in this moment? What action honors my values? By responding to life thoughtfully rather than impulsively, your mind steadies. Chaos gives way to purpose. Daily routines can reinforce this reset. The Stoics were not just philosophers, they were practical. They recommended exercises like journaling, morning reflection, and evening review. Each morning, remind yourself of the challenges ahead and prepare your mind to face them with reason. Each evening, review what happened, what you controlled, and what you didn't. This repetition trains the mind to move from chaos to calm, from reactivity to intentionality. Breath and body awareness also play a key role. Your mind and body are interconnected. When your thoughts are racing, your breath often shortens and your body tenses. Simple awareness of your breath can act as an anchor, grounding your mind in the present moment. Inhale deliberately, exhale slowly, and remind yourself that the chaos is in your thoughts, not in reality. This Stoic mindfulness is a practical way to reset mid-chaos, no matter where you are. A chaotic mind often clings to control, to certainty in an uncertain world. But the Stoics embraced uncertainty. They understood that life is unpredictable and that freedom comes not from controlling the world, but from mastering your mind. When you accept uncertainty as a fact of existence, your mental energy is liberated. Fear and frustration lose their grip, and a quiet confidence emerges. This is not arrogance, it's resilience, cultivated through reflection and rational perspective. Remember also the importance of self-compassion. Chaos can feel like a personal failure, as if you're broken for not managing life perfectly. Stoicism teaches something different. It teaches patience with yourself. Recognize that the mind wanders, that thoughts are not crimes. Observe them, gently redirect them, and continue. Each moment you practice this, you strengthen your capacity for calm. Your mind becomes a tool rather than a tyrant. In essence, the Stoic reset is about three things: awareness, acceptance, and action. Awareness of your thoughts, acceptance of reality, and action guided by reason. These are simple principles, but powerful. When practiced consistently, they transform a turbulent mind into a clear one. They allow you to navigate life's challenges with steady calm rather than frantic reaction. The chaos does not disappear completely, but your relationship to it changes. You become the observer, the guide, and the master of your own inner world. So the next time your mind feels chaotic, pause. Notice the storm inside. Reflect on what is yours to change and what is not. Step back and take the view from above. Accept reality as it is. Align your actions with reason. Breathe, journal, recenter. Over time, this practice becomes second nature. The noise quiets, focus sharpens, and life feels manageable again. Stoicism doesn't promise a life without challenges, but it does promise a mind capable of facing them with clarity, courage, and peace. Your mind is a mirror, and chaos only appears when it reflects without control. The Stoic reset is the polish, the deliberate practice that restores clarity. Each day offers an opportunity to exercise this skill. Each challenge is a chance to strengthen it, and the result is not perfection, it is freedom. Freedom from mental chaos, freedom from unnecessary suffering, freedom to live with purpose and tranquility, no matter what life throws your way. The path is simple, though not always easy. Like any skill, it requires patience and practice. But every step you take towards awareness, acceptance, and reasoned action is a step away from chaos and towards clarity. Your mind, once a battlefield of frantic thoughts, can become a sanctuary of calm. And when your mind is calm, your life begins to feel manageable, purposeful, and aligned with what truly matters. This is the Stoic reset, and it is available to anyone willing to embrace it.